Oh, well, I'm not meant to start till 9, but I like to get here a little bit early because I'm a bit enthusiastic in that way. Large soy flat white. Coffee is like a drug. I mean, it is a drug, but not a bad one. It can be a bad one. One time I went just on coffee for 4 days and I woke up in a tweed jacket in an antique store in South Yarra. And I don't remember much else. But what I mean is, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a lifestyle. It's the power of a good coffee. It's the power that coffee making gives me.
Are you gonna drink that?
Oh no, my boss doesn't approve of me drinking on the job. Because one time I just downed 8 shots and I started impersonating Kat.
Long day?
Yeah, it all started when I broke the toaster and it just went downhill from there.
So what about your family?
My family, they were unimpressed when I left Monash.
Monash?
Yeah, I used to go to university there. I was doing chemistry. I was quite good, but I just wasn't happy. I'd get home at the end of a seminar, and all I could remember was C8, H10, N4, O2. The only thing that was getting me out of bed was the thought of making a double shot hazelnut latte for breakfast. They wanted me to quit the cafe and just continue studying full time. So when I did the opposite, they kicked me out of the house.
Wow. That must have been hard.
It's alright. Well, it's okay, because this is my family now. I like to scrub her down every day.
Her?
My baby. The other girls don't clean her properly, so I have to give her a wipe every morning. I know, some people call me a perfectionist. My latte art's quite important to me. I've been developing my technique for like a while now. I started with just swirls, smiley faces, you know, all the amateur stuff. But then I developed my technique and I got onto the love hearts, ferns and leaves. The good thing about it is that it's all technique and practice, which helps me because I've never really been talented.
If your family kicked you out of the house, where are you sleeping now?
Well, I had nowhere to go.
And?
Well, you can't tell my boss.
Okay.
I'll show you.
How do you sleep in there?
Well, it's quite crazy actually. You see, you just gotta get used to not being able to feel your legs in the morning. It's quite difficult to have friends over there. The World Latte Art Championships is where the best of the best compete. They saw my latte art from my blog. I filled in this bajillion page entry form and I didn't hear anything and I just thought, that's okay, it's what happens to me like all the time. And then I got this letter 10 days ago and oh my god, I'm going to Italy to represent Australia in the World Latte Art Championships.
I've been working with Lara for a long time. She's certainly passionate about coffee. And she's a talented barista, there's no question about that. But when it comes to most other things, she's...
I'm alright, I just don't think this perfume's gonna work.
Perfume?
Well, to raise money for the trip to Italy, because the WLAC turned her down for sponsorship and she needs to pay for the airfares. Crazy, isn't it? She thinks she'll become a world champion latte artist or whatever. I love it a bits, but I worry about it.
What about a bake sale?
You can't cook.
Babysitting?
You're not allowed within 50 feet of a house with children in it.
What about busking? You know that film Queer the Ugly?
No.
So I started my blog like 16 months ago. It keeps me really busy. It's called 2 Girls, 1 Coffee Cup. There's airfares to Italy and accommodation. It's really expensive. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I've asked the MCS to sponsor me. I can't possibly raise enough money on my own. I read about the Sudanese lady they paid to do a barista course. I just need this so badly.
MCS?
The Melbourne Coffee Society. They control all the coffee in Melbourne. You can't go in. They're very private. They chose not to sponsor me. They said I wasn't good enough.
What are you gonna do now?
Listen, I don't know!
some of this?
No. Who are they?
They're the underground of the Coffee Society.
Addicts.
Yeah, people of the street. I can't do it. I can't go near them. I can't stoop to that.
Action.
She's moping around the cafe all day. She won't go anywhere near the coffee machine. It's like she doesn't care anymore. She doesn't have any energy. This World Latte Art competition was everything to her. She deserved it. Thought you might need one. The coffee machine's running really well.
Running well. That's it! I'm excited. I would have never thought of running a marathon, but Morgan convinced me. I've got about 15 customers who've signed on to sponsor me. It's per lap, you see, so hopefully we get some more. However, running's not really my strong point. I once came 8th in a 5-person race, but I'm in training.
Lara deserves this. She deserves everything. She's always put in like 100%. She's very passionate and committed. You don't really come across someone like that very often. But when you do, it's something special.
What the fuck are you doing, you bitch? Would you say you have more faith in her abilities now?
Yeah, yes I do. But it's not that I just have more faith in her abilities. It's that she has more faith in herself.
I'm alright. Did the math. We got 80 customers, some of Morgan's friends, even some of mine. I mean, and they're sponsoring for 80 cents a lap. So 80, $64 a lap times 90 laps I have to do.
I'm worried. We didn't get as many people as we would have liked to. I know she's capable of it. Well, I don't. That's the thing. Physical activity isn't really her strong point. She's practically running on coffee alone. I wish we were back at the cafe. I wish she hadn't have gotten that stupid letter.
I can't believe so many people showed up.
On your marks, get set, go! Only 59 and a half more laps to go. Only a few more laps to go.
To do this, if I could finish the marathon, be able to pay my way to Italy, I would have done something right for the first time in my life. I'd be able to show everyone what I'm made of. They would see me, like really see me. I love coffee, but I know that it's not everything. It's not the milk, it's not the froth, it's the shot that matters. And this is my shot.
Well, Laura! Woo! Yay! You did so great! Come on, Laura! You did it! You did it! Yeah, take this.
Ew, is this from Gloria's jeans? So I raised enough money. It almost killed me, but I got there. The flight's tonight and I'm really nervous because it's like a 12-hour flight and I haven't been overseas before. I hope they don't sit me next to some decaf drinker.
Any plans for when you return?
Yes, actually. I'm going to open my own cafe. I'll do a small business course through TAFE and I think I can get Morgan interested. Hopefully I can convince her.
Laura, you can't take all of that. What are the magazines for?
To read on the plane?
And the coffee beans?
Well, what if they run out of coffee in Italy? Cafe. Uvolaya.
Laura, get out of the sink.
Alright. This is it. I couldn't have done it without my friends. I'm just so excited I can't stop smiling, and for once it's not because I had too many lattes.
So is it all worth it?
Yes. It's about the shots we take in life, not the ones we let pass us by. In the end, that's what makes a good latte.
Take care of yourself. Make me proud.